Welcome to the Anthro Art Podcast, a space of anthropological insight connected to real-life situations. Here we explore topics of social inequality and inclusion, sustainability, and the social self. We aim to bring a more nuanced understanding of our world and its challenges, but also inspiration and ideas on how to solve them together. We hope you enjoy it.
The first day of work. Abstract. This article describes the first project of Wamãe I Public Anthropology, an association created in Lisbon in 2021. By reflecting on this participatory art project in a school in Bairro da Ajuda, Lisbon, we try to share our quest to discover how to do non-academic anthropology. One day, in October 2020, fellow anthropologist Inês Cedeiro and I left our new office, decorated with borrowed plastic chairs, for our first day of field work. We had created an association, Wame I Public Anthropology, which brought together several anthropologists, most of them still students, interested in developing projects outside the academic context. We crossed Lisbon in a 1993 graphite pink Toyota Corolla. The first project we were a part of, by the Yellow Kushka Association, funded by the Gulbenkian Knowledge Academies, proposed using artistic practices to work on primary school curricular content at the Manuel Sérgio School in Ajuda. Imaginary Academies was a project that lasted 2 years. We were fascinated by Apadurai at the time. Along the way, we talked about his idea of anthropology as a way of designing futures, and his vision on the cosmopolitanism from below. We had studied David Graeber and Nika Dubrovski's project, Anthropology for Kids, but the truth is that we didn't know what to do with any of that. With some guilt, we felt that we should have prepared something for the first session. We would have to combine the primary school's environmental studies content with audiovisual technologies and anthropology, and we had no idea how. The Manuel Sérgio School is a nice one, in that Estado Novo public architecture fashion, set amidst the trees of Monsanto. In the classroom, computers coexist with old maps. We arrive in time to attend a 15-minute class, and we would start the session from there. In a group of 10 children, many had recently arrived from several different places: Bangladesh, Brazil, Cape Verde. Some of them were busy reproducing coats of arms of Lisbon parishes. Others were listening to the teacher's explanation, who talked about countries while pointing to some drawings hanging on the wall. A little while later, we began our session. "Where are you from, Yara?" "From Torres Novas." "Can you show me where it is on the map?" Yara decided to look for Torres Novas, a small parish in the center of Portugal, on the world map. Then Pedro, tired of sitting, came forward to stretch his legs. He risked looking for Cape Verde on the map of Portugal. But why on earth is Portugal huge on one map and almost invisible on another? When Abdul came on stage and got Bangladesh right without hesitation, wonderful chaos ensued. "And this is India, this huge country," said Inês. A girl from Bairro 2 de Maio was excited. "The gypsies came from India." "And how long ago did the gypsies come from India?" "Gee, a long time ago. It must have been more than 40 years ago. And was that before or after the dinosaurs?" "After, because there were already cars." The following sessions went very well. We designed stop-motion exercises, done in real time with a camera and a video projector, so that we could work on scales of space and time. Who made the longest journey to get to Portugal, Pedro or Abdul? And the plasticine became an airplane. What came first, the apartments or the cars? And quickly the plasticine figures were molded into whatever came next. We continued working at the Manuel Sérgio School for another 2 years. Disagreements about the order of things multiplied in concentric cycles. Teachers who were unaware of the specificities of gypsy families, gypsies who needed to know about the school, schools that did not understand the decisions of the school group, funding entities that carried out surveys for middle-class children, partners who felt we were going too far. The Toyota Corolla, meanwhile, said goodbye to the world. In 2021, I was reading Writing Culture. Ethnography means writing culture, says James Clifford, but that was before. before observation had to be participatory, before knowledge had to be made with. I do not have a great appreciation for the word public in front of the designation anthropology. It only serves to distinguish an application of the discipline that does not work to produce a diagnosis. Nowadays, we do not look at knowledge as a monolith that accumulates. It is more a place where something is missing, an attempt to deal with this irony of being all connected, but still without knowing about each other. We now have a green Opel Astra, 2,000 liters of luggage to carry equipment. We never crossed paths with the children from Manuel Sergio's school again, but I hope Yara continues to look for Torres Novas and for herself on the world map. That was the anthropology we learned from her.